Okay, so now we are out of executive session, and I know Vice Chair had something else that she wanted to discuss. You okay?
Meeting frequency, Danielle.
Sorry, a fly like flew in my face. Can you say that again, Shawnee?
Oh, I was just waiting. So I know you wanted to talk about some things out of executive session, so.
Yes, I did. So Dr. Harrison, you had previously mentioned about us meeting more than once a month. I know in our previous meeting in July, we discussed having the third Thursday of the month open, as well as the first Thursday of the month available as backup, simply because all of the things that's been going on with City Council, with the letter and an array of other things that we need to deal with, we do need to meet more than once a month. So we would like to have set in stone the first Thursday and the third Thursday of the month would be our meeting dates. And also checking our emails frequently. I know previously Connor had stated checking our email at least once a week, simply because things are moving so fast. We just can't, we have to check our emails more than once a week. Just this week alone, things went so quickly. So just try and check your emails at least once a day. If not once a day, at least 3 times a week, because it's really, really important. And some information will be being passed along, especially within this next week.
Board Member Brown.
You're on mute.
Mute. Still on mute.
Okay, yeah, there we go. 4 people on mute buttons. What do you need a motion for us to establish that we will be meeting on the first and third Thursdays? Or it's just?
I would just say, I think that's something that we had selected as a backup plan. I think it's just, if we had agreed to it, I know that there are, I don't really have else to say. Board Member Perez.
Can I ask who else is on a committee, and if other people are meeting on a regular basis?
So I know Education Committee is meeting on a regular basis. The executive director, the committee that was to talk about his, I'm so sorry, folks, my brain.
His review.
Yep,
Yeah.
the review no longer
Yeah.
is meeting, right? And I think that those were the only 2 that were currently active.
Okay. Because, and that's why I asked who else is going to be on this other committee.
Right.
Because we have been meeting regularly, and so
Right.
our Thursdays are already booked, especially if we can, I mean, now we have some people locked in for the next couple of months as far as education, but once those are done, we got to revisit this again. So I just want to make sure that it's fair that other people are on committees, and that are also meeting other than these meetings, than the regular PAB meetings.
Right. I agree. Anyone else?
I'm glad I signed on to a committee, so I don't get it tonight.
Well, I will say many of us have previously worked on committees. It's not like, so.
And some of us haven't.
Is it reasonable to suggest that Thursdays be reserved for general board meetings and committee meetings take place on other days?
So that was the agreement.
That was the agreement from the very beginning.
Right.
Well, I don't understand. I'm sorry, Ida. Maybe I thought you were saying that there was a conflict.
No, I just think that their meeting they've been meeting along and along. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that there's a conflict with the days, because we, as far as I'm concerned, the Thursdays were reserved for PAB, but not necessarily a board meeting every Thursday, but those Thursdays were left for education and, and other committee meetings. My concern is, how many people are on committees right now?
Okay. right, is there
Well,
anything?
well, I was gonna say, I was on Connor's committee and despite my best judgment, we gave him a good mark. And I've also been on the education committee. Those are the only two I remember.
So I think folks that, the board members have a great point that we will have committees that will be meeting now that we have a lot more stuff going on. I'm so happy that the education committee has been consistently meeting, and we have an upcoming subcommittee that's being formed. So we will, I guess the thing that I would just ask is, yep, every first and third Thursday, but I still wonder if, as things, things are starting to ramp up again. We were able to take some time off because of the summer, which was much needed for everybody. I just think that just because of what we're dealing with right now with the city, or with what's going on with what we discussed in executive session, that there is a need to meet twice a week or twice a month. So. Yep. That's all I got.
All right, y'all.
Okay,
Madam Chair, I move that we adjourn.
all right.
So
Anybody?
move.
Okay, so all in favor of ending tonight's meeting?
Maybe.
Meeting is over.
Deuces.
Bye, guys.